Hi everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about top 10 tips for budgeting. Please subscribe and type subscribed in the comments section below. 1. Use real numbers. For a budget to work and be successful, it needs to be based on actual numbers and not estimates of what you think you're spending. Knowing how much money is coming into your household and exactly how much is going out every month is key in creating a successful budget. If you're not sure what you're actually spending every month, then tracking your expenses is the answer. Tracking expenses tells us the truth and shows us where we can make changes to our spending. People often underestimate how much they are spending on things like groceries, entertainment, and dining out. Start to track your expenses on categories like this for a few weeks, and then review your results. Once you've looked at your habits, ask yourself, are there areas I want to or need to make changes in my spending? 2. Remember that every month is different. Some months you'll have to budget for things like back-to-school supplies or routine car maintenance. Other months you'll be saving for things like vacations, birthdays, and holidays. Regardless of the occasion, make sure you prepare for those expenses in the budget. Keep those special occasions from sneaking up on you by pulling up your calendar while you're creating your budget. Hint: Christmas is in December again this year, guys. Be sure to adjust your budget each month as things change. Make a savings fund you can stash cash in throughout the year. When you don't have a plan, you're going to be stressed, and that takes all the fun out of giving and celebrating. No one wants that. 3. Cut up your credit cards. If you're really committed to sticking to a budget and getting out of debt, you need to ditch those credit cards for good. Stop using them. Cut them up, shred them, or even make a craft project out of them. Whatever you do, get them out of your life. Having no credit card debt will mean no more minimum payments to add to the budget, zero hassle with fees or high interest rates, and much less stress and worry. Stick to using your debit card and needed cash, and dump those credit cards like your 9th grade fling. You know what the great thing about a debit card is? The money comes straight out of your bank account. There's no middleman charging you 15% interest. 4. Do the budget together. If you're married, sit down once a month and have a family budgeting night. Make it fun. Grab some of your favorite snacks and put on a good playlist to help you focus. Money. Start budgeting with every dollar today. You need to get on the same page with money, so set goals together and dream about what the future will look like. Remember, if the two of you are one, your bank accounts should be one too. It's no longer your money or my money, it's our money. And if you're single, find someone who can act as your accountability partner and help you stick to your goals. 5. Pay off your debt. If you have debt, paying it off needs to be a top priority. Use the debt snowball method and the 7 baby steps to get rid of debt as fast as you can. Attack it. Get mad at it. Stop letting debt rob you of the very thing that helps you win with money, your income. 6. Don't be afraid to trim the budget. Brace yourself. It might be time for some budget cuts in your life. If things are tight right now, you can save money quickly by canceling your cable, finding out less, and shopping at discount clothing and grocery stores. Remember, your budget cuts are only temporary. You can always make adjustments later on. 7. Make a schedule and stick to it. While you're making a budget part of your monthly routine, why not pick specific dates for other expenses? You could set up auto drafts out of your checking account to pay your bills. Or you could buy your groceries on a set day every week or twice a month. When you know what to expect and when to expect it, you take a lot of stress and potential problems out of the picture. 8. Track your progress. It's important to check your progress from time to time. If you're married, get together and talk about your goals. If not, find someone to check in with. Talk about how budgeting is helping you move forward. Think about how you can tighten spending or maybe even pick up extra income so you can get to those goals faster. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins. 9. Create a buffer in your budget. Put a small amount of money aside for unexpected expenses throughout the month. Label this as your miscellaneous category in your budget. That way, when something comes up, you can cover it without taking away money you've already put somewhere else. Keep track of expenses that frequently end up in this category. Eventually, you might even want to promote them to a permanent spot in your budget. 10. Use cash for certain budget categories that trip you up. If you're constantly overspending on your grocery budget or fund money, cash out those categories and use the envelope system to hold you accountable. Just go to the bank and pull out the cash amount you've budgeted for that category. Once the cash runs out, stop spending. It's the ultimate accountability partner. If pen and paper or spreadsheets aren't your thing, it's time to join the 21st century and use a budgeting tool like Every Dollar. You can focus on planning a budget and tracking your spending from the comfort of your smartphone. Plus, you can sync up your budget with your spouse, which is great for keeping that communication open. Be content and quit the comparisons. You have much more than you realize. Don't compare your situation to anyone else's. Comparison will not only rob you of your joy but also your paycheck. Keep moving forward in doing what's right for your family. Have goals. Whether you're paying off student loans, building up your emergency fund, or paying off your mortgage, you need to focus on your why. What's the reason you're making these sacrifices? Give yourself lots of grace. It usually takes 3 to 4 months to get a handle on this whole budgeting thing. It won't be perfect the first time or the second, but you'll get there. Good news, guys, you can budget with an inconsistent or irregular income. A good rule of thumb is to budget based on what a low-earning month would look like for you. This will be your budgeting income. Here's how it works. List the things you'd put in your budget. Include things like giving, saving, the four walls, etc. Prioritize your list. Ask yourself, if we had a horrible month and only had enough money to do one thing on this list, what would it be? Put a 1 next to that item. Keep going. List your second priority with a 2 and go on through your budget that way, marking items by importance. Remember, necessities always come first. Using this method will not only make your budget work for you, but it will show you exactly where your money is going. Use empowering language. The term budget can be off-putting. People resist it because it comes from a place of scarcity, Jones says. She recommends switching to language you're more comfortable with, such as spending plan, to help keep you motivated. A budget, or whatever you choose to call it, shouldn't intimidate or restrict you. It should be an opportunity to take control of your money. Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to receive more of this awesome content as it is released. Thanks for watching.